and I am the host of RTV Network. This is Pop-Up TV in the DMV, and right now I'm at Clyde's Gallery Place for the Dawn Francis Book Club show book launch for the Discovering Strength series. Is that a mouthful or is that a mouthful? So I'm going to bring Dawn Francis back on over here, looking as regal as possible. Dawn, please. Lady in red. We are so excited and so proud that this has really come to fruition for you. We realize that as an author and an educator and a musician, you already have your hands full. But understanding that there's really so much benefit in helping others through the stories that we tell. So you tell us, how did you create the Discovering Strength series?
Well, the Discovering Strength series was birthed right around the pandemic, and it was just, I heard multiple people saying, you know, I really would like to write a book. And several of them, I knew the behind the scenes stories. And so I said, let's do this. Let's do a collaborative. And it took like a little bit of push for some, an invisible whip for others. But just the stories that they are sharing are so impactful and so helpful. And if you've heard any part of me sharing, you know, I feel like if someone has gone through something and they can help another person to get through that something, it is almost their responsibility to share. And if they don't take on that responsibility and that person goes down that road and has issues, you should feel a little something in your heart like, man, if I would have told them about that experience, maybe they could have handled it a little bit better. So that's a big part of the Discovering Strength series, as each author has really special stories based upon their experience, but the experiences are given and shared in the book in a manner that if you read it and follow, it can help you along the way.
Well, I love that, and I love the fact that you're giving people the opportunity to read it and share it. Right now, we're here live, and we actually have multiple, I was going to say 7 or 8 authors, but we have more than that, the authors that have collaborated on these books. Individuals are getting books signed today. How special is it to give someone a book, first of all, but to have it signed by one author, that's a prize, but to have it signed by multiple authors, I mean, that's unheard of, except for you just heard it here. So we ask that if people are interested in books, they can go to the www.discoveringstrengthseries.com, and strength is singular, discoveringstrengthseries.com. And they can order books, or they can certainly make it down to Clyde's by 4 o'clock. But right now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to bring some of those authors up and spend a little bit of time talking to them, because you got them in the room, why not? And you can see we're already getting phone calls. Operators are standing by. So hold on, Don. Go ahead, and you call up your very first author.
None other than Dr. Ozzie Hammond. Dr. Hammond, we're so happy to have you today.
Glad to be here.
So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling excitement.
Excited.
Yeah, excitement and a lot of energy in the room. Congratulations to the project and all the writers and all the people behind the scenes that put this program together. So I'm also feeling very elated and grateful. You know, grateful to be a part of.
Yes.
Be a part of something that's meaningful. Education is very, very important.
Absolutely. So, can you just share us a little tidbit about your story?
My story related to, let's see.
Give an insight.
Hidden insight, yeah. A lot has been hidden insight. You know, there's a little piece in the book about, I was an educator at Delaware State University. I ran the social work program, and there was a gentleman who was from Philadelphia who was thinking about dropping out of school. And, you know, we talked. I was able to mentor him a little bit. He went on to school, got his MSW from University of Pennsylvania, and I just received a letter from him 6 months ago that he just received his PhD. So, and you know, it is what it is. My mother graduated, may she rest in peace, from an HBCU, but I had no idea about that. I played ball with Franco H. from, well, if you know football, you know, he went to Penn State and he went with the Super Bowl, Pittsburgh Steelers, and had 4 Super Bowls. So I played football. So I'm looking at X's and O's in the library. In the locker room. So I didn't know anything about what an HBC was. But when I got there, I fell in love with it because there were people that looked like me and talked like me, and I was a mentor for a lot of the students. And you know, I was telling my sister, Linda Williams, if you don't know, she's my sister. This is my sister-in-law, and I'm just so grateful to be here because I live in Illinois, the cornfields, and it's a little bit different down here. And I like being around my peeps, for real, you know what I mean? So I'm truly blessed and honored to be a part of the project. I really am, so.
We are absolutely ecstatic about what you're sharing in your chapter, and I know that there's absolutely more to come. So stay tuned for Dr. Ozzie Hammond.
Yeah. From the Ivory Tower to the Gun Tower. For real.
So that's an upcoming book. He didn't tell y'all, but that's the title of his upcoming book. So can we give him a round of applause?
Thank you.
Next we have Mr. Mike McClellan. Hello, Mr. McClellan. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Miss Francis. How are you?
I am fabulous. We are so happy that you're here. How are you feeling?
I'm doing well. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. Mr. McClellan, you have a fabulous chapter in the book. Would you like to share just a little bit, give us just a tad bit of what they can expect from reading?
It's an introspective reflection of epiphany moments for the education process.
Wow. I don't know if y'all got that, so I'm going to ask him to say it one more time.
It's a walk through the times when you have to realize to love yourself more.
Oh, I love that. Mr. McClellan is an educator in Howard County Public Schools and has been there for quite some time. And what I would like for you to share is just what this has meant to you, just sharing your story.
My story reflects the moments that we work together as a community and how we move forward together as a community. Just like the stories in the book connect all of us as an intersection.
Oh, I love that so much. And I just want you guys to know that Mr. McClellan is an amazing teacher, an amazing person, and and we want y'all to stay tuned for the book and for his story. So can we give him a round of applause?
Thank you.
And our next person coming up is none other than Miss LaDre Galloway. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
And I'm so excited that you're here. We're here together. Ah, wow.
I know, wow. Say that again, wow.
Wow. Well, I just think it's amazing that as an educator, you are able to share insight, the hidden insight. So what I want you to do is give them just a tad bit about your beginning.
My beginning. When my book starts off with, I felt like I was going to throw up as I got closer to the space that I have loved all of these years. And just moving from that space to understanding how you have to empower yourself, how you have to overcome struggles, how you have to recognize all of the strengths that you have within yourself and be able to celebrate and honor those strengths so that you can continue to be the very best, regardless whether you're an educator or any professional, any person, period. I think is a part of the journey that you will have when you read that particular section of the book. So it's a journey.
Awesome, and the microphone just dropped. Did y'all get all of that? That was like amazing. And she is indeed an amazing educator, an amazing person. And I'm so happy that you are here today to share with the audience. And let's give Ms. LaDre a round of applause. Our next author coming is none other than Miss Nelda Sims.
I am fabulous. How are you?
You look wonderful. This is so exciting. I am so honored to be here.
And it's